Have you ever found yourself as one of those people that's been mystified about this idea of, oh, I'm gonna pipe my bike, or I'm gonna pipe my snowmobile, or I'm gonna pipe my four-wheeler? And it's like, what does that mean?
Let's just pipe it.
Pipe my bike. We're gonna show you today. What if you took advantage of that rainy, mucky Saturday afternoon, and you got rid of this old thing, whatever that is, and you piped your bike? Whoa! Now we're talking Saturday afternoon. I mean, can you seriously give me one good reason not to pipe your bike? No! Come to think of it though, if you're the guy that thinks your bike is way too fast already and way too scary, and you wouldn't want it to get any faster or any awesomer, well, on the other hand, if you're that guy who loves the look at that, you can see a reflection here. You can see yourself. It's totally rainy, it's totally mucky. What am I gonna do? Of course I wanna come in the garage, I wanna do something. What we're gonna do today, we're going to pipe our two-stroke motorcycle. So here's our old pipe, here's our finished product. Stay tuned, we're gonna show you exactly how this is done. It's not rocket science, it's not even that hard. Most everything is bolt on and slip on. 2 bolts that you have to remove here and here. We've also got 2 springs that you're going to be removing over here on the exhaust manifold, and it's just that easy, so stick around. Really, on your pipe, you've only got 2 bolts. You're going to have 1 bolt back here, and then you're going to have another bolt down here. So 2 bolts. This is the bolt on the front, so we'll go ahead and just remove that bolt. There's a few different ways that you can get these springs off. They make spring pullers that are kind of slick. You can also just use a pair of vice grips like I'm going to do. I'm just going to click onto this, and then I'm going to come around on the other side of the camera so I can get some actual leverage. And I'm just going to pull this thing really gently down and away and pull it right off. Now I've popped that spring off. You notice I've already done it. I've already done that with my first spring, so we have 2 springs that we're going to pull off, and that's essentially all we have to do. Now we've got both of our springs from the exhaust manifold off, we've got both of our bolts off, and we're ready to take this thing completely off the bike. It will literally just slip out now. There's a rubber sleeve here. We can just kind of give this thing a little twist and kind of gently pull that out. Check that out. Pipe's gone.
This is a great time to clean up some of these hard to reach areas. And one other note here, these O-rings, you want to pull these off your pipe and install new O-rings. We'll show you that in just a second.
Today we're going to put on the really beautiful Pro Circuit Platinum 2 pipe on this KTM 300 XCW. So that should be a good fit. Nice off-road pipe, got a good look to it. A little bit beefier than what we had on there before, so it should stand up to the abuse even possibly a little bit better. So put that on. You probably remember when we took those O-rings off the old one, they totally just broke off. So you're going to want to get new O-rings every time you do your pipe, and probably even have some in stock so that you can, you know, these are the things that are going to basically going to give you the buffer between your exhaust manifold and the pipe, and help protect your motor, and not to mention your pipe, and also help protect vibration so you don't hear a bunch and feel a bunch of vibration through the bike. That will help a bunch.
When you're installing this thing, just kind of take your time and wiggle it into place. I mean, it'll fit. At first I thought I had the wrong pipe because it didn't look like it was going to fit, but you just kind of get the right angle and wiggle it in, and it's not too bad. One of the things that kind of surprised me, though, is I put my springs on first, and then I could not get my holes to line up for those bolts. So I took the springs back off, put the bolts in first, not real tight, and then I put my springs on, and that helped a ton. So take it for what it's worth, call it a pro tip, but put your springs on first. Put your bolts in first, then put your springs on.
So basically all we're doing now is reattaching our springs. So I'm gonna get a little bite on this with my wrench here and give it a pull. one. Simple as that. Well, I think it's time to wrap things up. As you can see with the magic of film editing, not only is the pipe now fully installed, the weather has changed substantially, so it's beautiful out here. It's probably time to go out and check out what this thing can do. The new pipe should probably give us a little bit better low-end response and a little better mid-range, and just kind of give us an overall, step up in the performance of the bike, which should be awesome. The bike was good before, but maybe it'll be better now. Pretty soon, I think we'll put on the actual Pro Circuit spark arrestor and muffler combo. So that should be fun to just replace our stock setup here. And if that happens, hopefully we can try to bring that video to you. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to motocurb.com. They're the ones that provided us the Pro Circuit Platinum 2 pipe, and they've been great to work with. So I've really enjoyed working with the guys over at motocurb.com. They're always trying to push the envelope and try to offer better products and build their business and do those types of things and help the motorcycling community here locally and abroad. So anyway, just check those guys out, and hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial. Leave some comments. Let us know what other tutorials you'd like us to do. Do you want to know about jetting? Do you want to know about tires? What do you want to know about? What do you want to talk about? And then we can go through and maybe make some videos of that. And until that time, keep riding. Thanks for watching.